Do you want to increase brand awareness, attract new patients immediately and consistently, and become the go-to practice in your community? Then learn how to do ground marketing. That's what I'm going to be teaching you in this series. Let's dive in. The role of social media in ground marketing. Now, ground marketing sparks connection, but social media can scale it. The goal here is make your community feel like they're bumping into your practice everywhere, in person and online. Now, why this matters? If your ground marketing dies the moment the table folds and you put your chair and banner up, then you're wasting your effort. Social media is how that moment lives on, multiplies, and monetizes. Let's break this into 3 undeniable truths. Number 1, in-person impact fades fast unless it's extended digitally. Now, you can spend hours prepping a booth, handing out flyers, shaking hands with 30 parents, and signing people up. But by the time they get back to their car or scroll Instagram that night, they've probably forgotten your name, or if your profile is blank or basic, you're out of the running. But if they look you up and see your face at the very event they attended, smiling with their community, now they say, oh, that's them. I just met them. They're everywhere. This isn't about being flashy. It's about being memorable. And memories are reinforced online. Number 2, modern patients always cross-check before they book. This happens all the time now. It's inevitable. We live in the era of the trust double check. Even when a patient hears about you from a friend or family, they'll still search you. They'll look at your Google reviews, your Instagram page, your latest photos or community posts. They'll check out your whole vibe. If what they find online looks outdated, corporate, or robotic, they assume your office is the same way. So even if your ground marketing game was warm, personal, and outstanding, this can throw them off. So here's the deeper psychology. Humans look for consistency to feel safe. So if I meet a friendly doctor at an event but can't find the same energy online, I assume something's off and I'll move on or I'll hesitate. So yes, you need to show up at the gym, but you also need to show up when they search for you in bed at 10:37 p.m. online. Okay? So whatever event, the way you're showing up, the same has to happen online on social media. And number 3, people don't really fully trust ads. They trust what their community posts. So you could run a $2,000 Facebook ad or $2,000 in Facebook ads this month and still lose to 3 things. A single parent tagging your practice after meeting you at a specific event, a teacher posting your goodie bags or your free giveaways with the caption, "Our kiddos love this, thank you," or a gym manager reposting your giveaway with your handle front and center. See, that's not an ad. That's digital word of mouth. And it's worth 10 times more. It's the social proof that algorithms can't fake and money can't buy. When people see you organically show up in their friends' feeds, you skip the sales pitch and jump straight into trusted recommendation status. That's what ground marketing plus social media integration unlocks. A compounding cycle where trust builds locally and then spreads socially, all from one well-executed event. Now imagine you're just doing this with one event. Imagine doing it with all the events you are going to be a part of. You're going to be the talk of the town times 10. Every person you meet on the ground should find evidence of that interaction online. That's how you turn a quick conversation at the front desk or a handshake at a farmer's market into a shared photo they tag you in, a follow from a local mom group, or a booking from someone who's been watching you for weeks and finally sees, hey, they're the real deal. Everyone I know is talking about them. So I'm going to give you exactly how to do this. One framework you want to keep in mind is called the mirroring strategy framework. And it's how to turn ground marketing into content that converts by design, not chance. The mirroring strategy takes any in-person outreach and builds an intentional digital footprint around it so that the interaction is seen again and it's shared more widely and deepens trust beyond the moment. Now, this isn't extra work. It's amplified return on the work you've already done or the work you're already doing. So I'm going to give you the steps on how to do this. Step 1, ground moment creation. So every great post begins offline. So what's happening? Maybe you or your team, you're visiting a school or gym or senior center, a daycare, a local business. Maybe you're handing out flyers, offering a free giveaway at an event, or showing appreciation. Or maybe you're connecting face to face with decision makers or community members, right? At lunch and learns and so forth. Here are the 4 things you need to capture: human interaction, so conversations, handshakes, and smiles; physical proof, that's number 2, flyers, giveaways, signage, a booth setup. Number 3, visual content, so a candid photo, short videos, little small reels, right? And 4, micro story elements, so a quote from a staff member, maybe a quick tip shared from the staff, or a funny moment. Here's an example that you can say at the event while you're on site. You can say, hey, mind if we snap a quick photo for our community series? We love spotlighting the awesome places we connect with. And boom, you take a picture. Always take 2 types of shots, okay? A posed photo with your team or the business, and number 2, a casual behind the scenes moment, like maybe prepping a basket, placing a flyer, setting up the table. Always do those 2 types of shots. Okay, so that's number 1, ground moment creation. You're starting to create these type of, you know what you're looking for when you're taking the pictures or videos. Number 2, digital echo amplification. So you had a moment. Now give it a microphone. This step is where offline becomes online. And that's what most practices miss. Instead of just saying, we were at the farmer's market, and show it in a way that creates nothing, you want to say it in a way that creates a feeling. A couple examples. This is how you're going to convert ground marketing actions into mini stories. So the ground marketing action, let's just say you left a sign-up sheet and some flyers at a gym, right? Your social post, like an IG story or Instagram post, you can say, hey, just drop some smile strengthening freebies at the gym name for the members. Check the front desk for something sweet. That's one, right? Second one can be you hosted a giveaway at a local fair, right? Or a booth. You can post with the pic of a winner. You can say, hey, meet Jasmine, our winner from the city fair. She started her smile journey with a whitening session on us, right? And you post that up. The next one you can say is you dropped off gifts at a daycare, and it can be a photo of the gift basket or maybe the flyers or whatever, right? There with the team or with the front office. And you can say special delivery for the superheroes at the daycare name. Thank you for shaping young minds and trusting us with young smiles. Or you can visit a school staff, right? Be in the room. You can kind of have like a little mini video. And you can say, hey, we're fueling up the educators at the school name with coffee and care. Teachers, check your lounge for a little thank you. So those are 4 examples, right? Leaving the flyers or a sign-up sheet at a gym, hosting a giveaway, or just being at a local event or local fair. Maybe you're dropping off specific things at a daycare, or you're visiting a school. Those are the things we can do. Now, here's the key. Don't just show what you did. Show what the moment meant to them, okay? So that's why you want to use those captions, or maybe even say them, right? Hey, you just dropped some smile strengthening freebies at the gym name, right? Or, hey, meet our winner, Jasmine, from the city fair. She's starting her smile journey with a whitening session on us. Or the daycare one, right? Special delivery for the superheroes at the daycare name. Thank you for shaping young minds and trusting us with your young smiles. Or the school one, fueling up educators at the school name with coffee and care. Teachers, check your lounge for a little thank you. That's how you do it. So that's step 2, digital echo amplification. So you're capturing the moment and now you're posting it online and showing them what you're doing. And here's step 3, tagging and cross promotion. Let them share the love and double your visibility instantly. This is where one post becomes 10. If you skip this, you're going to be working 10 times harder than you need to be. So how to activate this? Tag the business or location. Why? Most businesses want to show their audience that others value them too. And the result? They'll often reshare your post to their own followers. Here's an example caption. Hey, big thanks to Studio Bar for letting us share smile-saving tips with your crew today. Your team brings the energy, and then you can add some emojis. Also mention individuals by name. Make the post personal. It increases engagement. It feels authentic, not promotional. Here's an example. Shout out to Jenna at the local preschool who made us feel so welcome this morning. You made our day. And then offer to take them a photo. Most businesses don't have great content of themselves. So snap a well-lit, happy team photo they'll want to post. Text or airdrop it to them and say, hey, feel free to share it. We'll tag you too. So now you're kind of like a little mini photographer for them, right? Have this idea in mind. you're at an event and you see the team, or maybe you're at the business, at the school, and you're like, hey, let me take a picture of the front office, or let me take a picture of this staff. I want to get all you guys smiling. They wouldn't have had that moment that day, but you're there capturing that moment for them. And now they can post that on their social media and tag you, but you can also post it and tag them as well. This builds goodwill and reciprocity and often leads to them initiating the post about your visit. So that's the third one. If you want all the strategies, everything that revolves around ground marketing, you want to learn how to get into apartments, corporations, senior homes, daycare, schools, restaurants, hotels, spas, gyms, every single location you can think of, and we continue to add into it, by the way, this course, then definitely join the ground marketing course. I'm going to put a link to it in the show notes below. You can go ahead and check it out, see everything that you can learn, gain, and at the same time, how it can improve your practice and your life. Not only will you attract new patients immediately, but also you'll be known as the go-to practice in your community. But if you want to learn all that, go in the show notes below, click on the first link in the show notes below. It's the ground marketing course. Go ahead and join it, and I look forward to seeing you in there. And here's a bonus tip for this whole framework, and it's called the 3 times echo rule. So for every one ground marketing moment, create at least 3 social echoes over time. So number 1 could be a live moment, your Instagram story or behind the scenes clip. Number 2 could be a follow-up post, a thank you with photo or a quote, right? And number 3 could be a tip or insight post, something you learned or shared at the event. Maybe like most teachers didn't know this sugar-free snack still causes cavities, right? So make sure you do that. With one ground marketing moment at an event, you can 3 times it with that. Have a live moment, have a follow-up post, and have a tip or insight post. This gives your one visit a 3-week digital shelf life and shows ongoing involvement, not just one-offs. So do you see how you're creating a lot of content off of just one event? And here's a real life example, because strategy without execution is just a nice idea. So you need execution. A scenario, let's just say local school health day, right? The ground marketing goal is you want to build trust, educate kids, and collect parent contact information, and ultimately just have new patients, right? Signing up people. The digital goal is you want to multiply exposures, collect information, and drive appointments. Here's a step-by-step playbook. Number 1, pre-event. Build anticipation. So the platform you have could be your Instagram, Facebook, email, text blast, if you have school partners and so forth, right? And here's a post idea. Let's just say with your Instagram story, 24 hours before, you can post something, hey, packing up for the school's name health day tomorrow. We'll be giving out smile kits and teaching kiddos how to brush like pros. Come say hi if you're there. Now this works because you're priming both the parents and staff to recognize your team when they show up. You're also giving your existing followers the feeling of, wow, they really care about the community. Number 2, during the event, capture content in 3 formats. It can be video, reels, or photos, right? Or like a carousel. So an example is kids spinning your prize wheel, or a staff member laughing while holding a large toothbrush, or someone reaching into the goodie bag box. Show faces, energy, and motion. These stop the scroll more than product shots. So make sure you do that. And a bonus idea is ask one of the teachers or school nurses, hey, can we film a quick thank you shout out together? It helps other schools see how fun this is, and they will be so down to do it. And then you can either post it right then and there or save it for later, but take plenty of these bonus idea shots where you're asking one teacher or a school nurse or even a parent about this. Take plenty of them. You need material to echo afterward. And number 3, post-event. So turn that moment into new patient flow. So I'll give you an example. Post number 1, it's 24 to 48 hours after the event. The image is your team at the table or kids smiling with their goodies. The caption can say, huge thanks to the school name for having us at your health day. We loved helping the next generation protect their smiles. Parents, if your child came home with one of our smile kits, message us with the word KIT or kit, right, for a free dental goodie bag plus an X amount off their first visit. And that's it. Use a keyword DM offer, right? Something simple like kit, fun, or something like that, right? 3 letters or less to make it easy for parents to respond. This removes friction and tracks engagement. So that's the first post within 24 to 48 hours. The second post you want to do is later that week. And it can be a graphic of top 3 brushing mistakes kids make. And the caption can say, Hey, we asked over 100 students this week how they brush. And here's what we learned. Number one, skipping the back of their teeth. Two, they're brushing too fast. Three, maybe they're not brushing their gums. Something simple. Show this to your kid and let us know which one made them laugh. Or better yet, tag a parent who could use a reminder and a winky face, right? Or you can just say, hey, show it to the kids and let us know which made you laugh, right? The second or the latter part might cause some friction. So just show this to your kid and let us know which one made them laugh. And then from that point on, that's it. Post it. And it works because you're extracting an educational takeaway from the event and making it social ready. You're turning a moment into a movement. And post number 3 could be a repost or reshare if the school posts about you. You can say, hey, you know what? Love seeing our visit through your lens. And then emojis. We're always just a message away if your students or staff need anything. Thank you for letting us be a part of your day. That's it. Mention that. I love seeing our visit through your lens. And a pro tip is if the school did not post, offer them a few of your best photos to post on their end. Schools love content, especially when it's pre-written and positive. There's a lot of psychology here at play. Familiarity and trust, that equals when a parent sees you in a school setting, it triggers protective instincts. You're safe, you're local, and you're credible. So they'll go to you. It also triggers reciprocity. You gave their child something of value, maybe a memory, a smile, or a kit. Now they want to get back. 3, urgency via memory. So within 24 hours of the event, parents might still be talking about it with their child. This is the window to strike. 4, visibility loop. When people see your team in real life and then see themselves or others tagged online, your reputation travels twice as far, once physically, once digitally. So that's at play when you utilize that framework. And like I showed you the example with the school, that's how you utilize it. Now, here are some tools to make this easy when you're ground marketing via social media. Number 1, Canva. You can quickly design flyers, offer cards, or post graphics for events. I mean, Canva is an amazing tool if you're not on it. Linktree or your website, right? You can create a page, a local offer to send you patients from each event that can be right on your Instagram handle. You also want to utilize Instagram highlights. You can archive events so new followers can binge your community activity. Meta Business Suite, you can schedule posts or respond to DMs while staying organized. And you can utilize CapCut, CAPCUT, and you can turn raw videos into short reels or stories with text and music in minutes. So a lot of great stuff. Now, you could utilize this and say, hey, we're doing a community series. And I recommend you do this, especially if you're ground marketing and you're doing at least one event a month. You can pick 1 week per month to spotlight your local partners. So for example, day 1, the day 1 post could be a photo of your team visiting a business. Caption can be something like, hey, we dropped off surprise goodies at specific name of the business today. Love supporting our neighbors. Tag them, right? Day 2 post can be you share a quote from the team or staff there at that specific business, and you can say, hey, we asked this specific business, and then tag their name. What keeps their customers smiling? Here's what they said. Boom. And then day 3 post can be an oral health tip tied to the visit, right? You can caption it, hey, did you know pre-workout drinks can affect enamel? Here's how to sip smarter. And then you kind of utilize it and then tag them as well. But you're spotlighting a local partner, maybe like a gym or bank or a healthcare facility or daycare or another medical office. You're tagging them in each post. You're partnering up with them and you're spotlighting them, which is great. If you can do that at least once a week, perfect, fantastic. Continue to do that. I recommend you do it as much as possible, especially if you're out there ground marketing all the time. And finally, you want to learn how to track the success. So this is what you want to watch closely with your ground marketing via social media. New patients from the event, promo codes, or tagged partners. Now you want to measure your community plus online funnel effectiveness. 2, comments or DMs mentioning the event. This shows people are engaging or responding. 3, shares or reposts from local partners. This doubles or triples your visibility instantly. 4, offer redemptions tied to your post. It tracks which posts drive actual appointments, and you can kind of start framing more and more of your posts that way. So in summary, every ground marketing visit is planned with an easy content idea in mind. Photos or videos are captured on site and shared the same day or next. Local businesses are tagged so they can reshare. A thank you plus call to action is posted within 24 to 48 hours of the event. And finally, you're tracking patient leads tied to those efforts. So make sure you track social media doesn't replace ground marketing, it multiplies it. Okay. Remember that. Now, in the ground marketing course, there's going to be a more in-depth community series tactic. It's a much, much, much more in-depth tactic that we discussed, especially when it comes to the ground marketing posts and everything like that. In the ground marketing course, I show you how to do 3-day community spotlight loop. Day one, I give you the exact captions, what to write, the same exact visuals, even every single local partner that you can utilize, how to tie it back to your practice and so forth. So in the ground marketing course, you're going to be able to find that along with all the other strategies on how to get to any single location that you want to get into and build partnerships, referrals, events, lunch and learns, and just become the go-to practice in your community. So I'm going to put a link to that in the show notes below. Go ahead and check out the ground marketing course. You can check to see everything that's in there, all the strategies that you can learn and so forth. But this will be in the ground marketing course as well, along with the in-depth strategy and tactic on how you should be posting and the calendar days on when you should be posting and so forth like that. So I got it all planned out for you. So you don't have to lift a finger. You just copy and paste and then maybe add a little bit of your flavor and your tone to it. And then you can just post it. And from there, more and more ideas spark. So I hope more and more ideas are sparking as you listen to these episodes as well. And I'd love to see you in the ground marketing course. Now, the next episode, we're going to be discussing building a ground marketing team. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.